Smack 'em a gob, everybody. Joseph Manella once again with another Suck versus Suck. And yeah, I had to listen to both these albums today. Wasn't pleasant. My God, they're terrible. I mean, terrible. Both. I love one song on Reload, though. Probably not what you think, unless you know me. And no, it's not Devil's Dance. I'll get into that in a second. All right, let's start this. We start with Let's Get Rocked. Man, I remember when that video was new with the fucking, the computer graphic crap. And I remember Joe Elliott in an interview saying, oh, we wrote that song about Bart Simpson. Because the Simpsons were huge at the time. I guess there were probably little kids going, yeah, but my God, that's fucking terrible stuff. Going against, give me fuel, give me fire, give me that with that design. I really dislike that song. I don't like it at all. But it wins. Alright, next. Heaven Is versus Memory Remains. Memory Remains is the song. I don't like it. I love it. Na 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 na. That smoky voice. That woman voice. I love it with that little high thing going on behind her. That is I think it's an amazing song. That's right. Do you disagree? Well then, we both agree. I'm loco ese. All right. Memory Remains wins easily. What the heaven is. Get the fuck out of here with that. Oh, hell yeah. All right, next. Make Love with a Man versus Devil's Dance. Now, Devil's Dance is the one everybody, it's good. To me, that sounds like a lame-ass Black Album song. See, the thing is, there's a lot of Black Album sounding songs on Hardwired that I freaking love way more than the Black Album. This sounds like it should have been on the Black Album. I don't get it myself. I really don't. Devil's Dance, of course, against everything else, it's great, but no. I don't like Fueled more. I was about to say I like that one more. Let's not get crazy here. Devil's Dance, I guess, is a second favorite, but I don't like it, but it wins. All right, next. By the way, it went against Make Love with a Man. Did I mention that? Because that lost. All right, next. Tonight versus Unforgiven 2. Ooh, they're both so bad. I ain't even like Unforgiven 1. And I remember hearing Unforgiven 3. It's like, God damn, this one's worse than all of them. Didn't it have like piano or some shit? Well, anyway, this one blows. It blows, but it wins. All right, next. White Lightning versus Better Than You. All right. White Lightning is a song that they dedicated to Steve Clark. A lot of you like it, and that's great. That's awesome that y'all like it. But, my point is, I don't, I just like it so much that I'd give it to this crappy Better Than You. It's a terrible song, but it wins. All right, let's pick a random album, shall we? And let's go right here. Pull this album out. Seems to be in here pretty good. Alright. This is my favorite Anthrax album, Fistful of Metal. We had Neil Turbin recently on Almost Human Live, and we talked a lot about this album. This album rules. It is my favorite Anthrax album. Actually, my favorite Anthrax album by far. Alright. And I'm going to play that, man. I haven't played that in a bit. Stand Up and Kick Love Into Motion versus Slither. Stand Up and Kick Love Into Motion. I'm listening to this shit today. I was like, what is this? Hysteria Part 2? Sounds like the song Hysteria, that lame ass song. And what's this? Slither. is lame, but at least it has some pubes, so I'm going to give it to Slither. All right, next. Personal Property versus Carp Dame Baby. Horrible both, but man, you know what? I got to go with Leppard on that one. That one had a little more pubes. All right, next. Have you ever needed someone so bad? Yeah. Such a predictable, corny, horrible ballad. And that's going against Bad Seed, which is a bad song, but it still wins. All right, next. I Want to Touch You versus Where the Wild Things Are. Yeah. Okay. They're both horrible, but I'm going to have to give that one to Metallica. All right, next. Tear It Down versus Prince Charming. Tear It Down, you know, some of you may know, is a B-side from Hysteria, and this is a re-recorded version that's kind of a little bit neutered, because actually Tear It Down was the only thing I liked from the Hysteria. I mean, I liked the most out of the Hysteria sessions, though it was a B-side. Prince Charming, it's kind of fast, but very crappy. I'm going to give it to Tear It Down. And now I'm adding B-sides, you know, to the Def Leppard shit, because there's still a lot of crap on this damn Reload shit. Next, Miss You in a Heartbeat. Horrible ballad versus Low Man's Lyric. Even worse. That has to be the worst song I've ever heard from Metallica. It would fit nice in Lulu. So yeah, I'm giving it to Miss You in a Heartbeat. Alright, next. She's So Tough. That title. She's So Tough. Versus Attitude. I didn't like it. So I'm going to give that to Leppard. Alright, last song. I added, now I'm at a B-side, so I'm adding, I saw on the Wikipedia there was Hysteria Live, and I looked it up, and that's going against Fixer. I'm giving that to Leppard, man, and they're both terrible, but yeah, I'm giving it to Leppard. So Joseph, there's the final score. There you go, man. Reload 1. Man. Adrenalize is that bad. But anyway, what do you all think? You fans? You hate it? Whatever. Leave it in the comments below. I would appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody that's watching now. Thank you for watching. And thank you, Joseph, and everybody out there. If you like donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Listen to Ride the Lightning and smack 'em a gob.